can trade, but he's laughing. He's got a smile on his face, and his team are here to pick up the pieces. I say that, they still should be, but with one man in pit, all he needs to do is take one with him.
One would be enough for Nico. He's only got this UMP. Gonna drop a smoke out of fear of getting molly. Now there's no Molotov to come up. This smoke actually might have screwed him.
Yeah.
Oh no!
They snuck off of the car. He never heard them drop, but as far as he's concerned, they're not. I'm sure they weren't.
Gnarly util you could throw to help with this. That molly makes Kenzie very uncomfortable and burns him out into the open. Great Molotov from Alexi B, and Flit is dead on the swing. Alexi, really nice retake there. He enables that opener.
Flit get a flash. Can someone set it up, or will he just have to take this?
Oh, they try to get past him. They get into the site, but Mansu's here. They're in. They're alongside Mansu, and they don't even realize it. Jerry, last man standing, and he's going to get cut down. We need to see B control, mate.
They didn't go when they could have, and now they go when they shouldn't. Oh, right into the meat grinder. Flames of the double. Molly starting to land. They've got to go through. They've got to recommit, and so will Valdi through the smoke. There's a nice big gap for him to chow down on two. And Flint's got to put us big these days. Hits him in the face. Nowhere to go. Back to spawn. 1v3. With the smoke's fading soon. Alexi tucked in. There's no chance for Flint.
It feels like fellas get tunnel vision on like the one idea. And we've kind of seen that maybe be their downfall here. These relentless aid plays. This round was destined to be more of the same. They just done that.
Yeah, she wanted to close it. They wanted to end it with style, with finesse, with flair. It's how they started the half. Smoke and Axe is going to draw him back. And that's going to make this long take to come in. So if he kills the AWPer,
Mike Jerry's come along. Lumberjack shirt.
Oh, Jerry trying to sell it hard, but he can't do it. Now they reaggress with the flash. They know the B is in it. It's a quick A-take with a man down. Forge is trying to hold on to the map and series.
Yeah, whole W gaming here for all Mason. Straight up block through this moment. What a spam by Valdi. They tried to regain control. They got into a Nico down to the pit. And it is to give us a round. But Kenzie's leading them.
Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Yeah. Ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass du neben steht. Yeah. Ich wusste, dass wir uns lange sehen. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass Teufel neben steht. Yeah. Ich wusste, dass wir uns lange gehen. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass Teufel neben steht. Ich wusste, dass wir uns lange sehen. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass Teufel neben steht. Ich wusste, dass wir uns lange gehen. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass Teufel neben steht. Ich wusste, dass wir uns lange sehen. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass Teufel neben steht. Yeah, ich wusste, es war mir gern.
Kennst du das? Du hörst Werbung von Ikea.
Ja, Lemonade, 100 Kauf, Lemon Haze, ja. Lemonade, 100 Kauf, meine Bitch, ja. 100 Kauf, 100 Kauf, yeah. Lebe schnell, lebe fest, ja. Bitches wollen wissen, wie ich heute flex, ja. Ja, Lemonade, 100 Kauf, Lemon Haze, ja. Lemonade, 100 Kauf, meine Bitch, ja. Lebe schnell, lebe fest, ja. Bitches wollen wissen, wie ich heute flex, ja. Wenn ich sterbe, dann im Bentley von den Sternen. Redest du von Packets, dann nur vom Internet. Mit den Söhnen reden viel, doch wenn ich vor dir bin, bist du leise wie ne Bitch, versteh nicht, ja. Ecke auf die Gang, ja. Renne mit was lang, Bruder, hol dir dann ein Haar, ja. Rosa oder Schab und wir holen Para rein, ja. Para rein, ja. Para raus, ja. 100 Body Gang, 300 ist mein Style, ja. Alle schießen Gang, ja. Alle gehen drauf, ja. Im Valhalla komm ich raus, für die Gang, lebe fest. Lemonade, 100 Kauf, Lemon Haze, ja. Lemonade, 100 Kauf, meine Bitch, ja. Lebe schnell, lebe fest, ja. Bitches wollen wissen, wie ich heute flex, ja. Ja, Lemonade, 100 Kauf, Lemon Haze, ja. Lemonade, 100 Kauf, meine Bitch, ja. Lebe schnell, lebe fest, ja. Bitches wollen wissen, wie ich heute flex, ja. Lemon Haze, ja. Lemonade, 100 Kauf, meine Bitch, ja. Lebe schnell, lebe fest, ja. Bitches wollen wissen, wie ich heute flex, ja. Lemonade, 100 Kauf, Lemon Haze, ja. Lemonade, 100 Kauf, meine Bitch, ja. Lebe schnell, lebe fest, ja. Bitches wollen wissen, wie ich heute flex, ja. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Yeah. Ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass du für neben steht. Yeah. Ich wusste, dass wir uns lange sehen. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich weiß, du hast dafür nimmst du. Yeah, ich weiß, du hast Brust bei mir gern. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Yeah, ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass du vernehmen stehst. Yeah, ich wusste, dass Brust bei mir sehen. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass du vernehmen stehst. Yeah, ich wusste, dass Brust bei mir gern. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Yeah, ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass du vernehmen stehst. Ich wusste, dass Brust bei mir sehen. Immer ist er weggeblieben, yeah. Welche sind gar nicht zu sehen. Die Funde sind alle bei mir geblieben, yeah. Ich hab das Ganze gesehen, yeah. Trauma sind da, ey, yeah. Drogen sind da, yeah. Sterne machen mich high, yeah. Libro go to the sky, yeah. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Yeah, ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass du vernehmen stehst. Yeah, ich wusste, dass Brust bei mir sehen. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass du vernehmen stehst. Yeah, ich wusste, dass Brust bei mir gern. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Yeah, ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass du vernehmen stehst. Yeah, ich wusste, dass Brust bei mir sehen. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass du vernehmen stehst. Yeah, ich wusste, dass Brust bei mir gern. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Yeah, ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass du vernehmen stehst. Yeah, ich wusste, dass Brust bei mir sehen. Ey, yo, keine Sorge, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Ich wusste, dass ich die Lichter sehe. Ich wusste, dass du vernehmen stehst. Yeah, ich wusste, dass Brust bei mir gern. Gas Chase away my fears. I'm on my own. You made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Memories die out too hard. But we were traveling the mountains just to find the loudest seas. We said down by the fire, knowing we could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my funland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm living adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away.
Baby, wait, I know that you're afraid, but it'll be okay if you just stay with me. And we can run from here, and we can disappear, and they won't find us where we are going, dear. So baby, hold on to me, 'cause I know I can make you believe in something that only we can see. Oh, so baby, hold on to me, hold on to me. Hold on to me.
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die, yeah. Did it die. Did it die. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't, of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Won't die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? My aunt think I'm perfect, I know I'm not. My mama be worried, I told her stop. They know I did drugs and think that I'm off. Little do they know I never could stop. My manager hate when I'm pulling up late. Back on my bullshit, she think it's a phase. I got relations I gotta maintain. I'm two different people, my side and my main. Yeah, I'm sober, I'm an addict, I'm a lowlife, I got habits, but I refuse to be average. Really so tired of acting, don't know what I miss no more. Too bad you don't hit me more. I'm bad when I get too bored, careful what you wishing for. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. No. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. When it hurts like this, we climb the greatest heights, jump down and have a fight, and that's all we'll ever like. But that can never change my mind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. When it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, when it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like.
He's keeping us updated. A few more updates for today. Let me read this in my head before I say it out loud.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, today, if OG win, Complexity win, and Fours win, that would put all three through today. And that means that tomorrow's games are only for first, second, or third.
Right. And that was if OG, Complexity and Fours
win. Yeah. If OG win and Fours win, that would put Fours and OG through. So then tomorrow would just be for one slot.
Can we just talk about Neofrag's confidence in these aggressive CT pushes? He's done that 2 for 2. Oscar's in trouble. Oh, Oscar, lucky to dip out. Posted up, found by Valda. Orb now down and into the 4v4, into the lower site. Surely a bit of a util dump required if they want to try and break this. Door to be swung open. Ooh. Potential for a flank, and I think he saw the CTs acknowledging that. Oh, wow. Good hold from Shock. He just pulls the trigger. Valda down and out. Nade as well, chips away. And Beastic now descending as well. He'll be smoked off, but that's a lot of pressure on these T's. If he just survives, he's a threat. Flames chunked down even further. They're whittling away at what remains of OG. Kind of cornered. Trying to rot the clock as best they can. A good headshot out of Beastic. Need to find Mantu as well. The trade should come in. Neofrag unable to finish his meal. And there you have it.
Okay, yeah, looking dicey for moments there, and you can understand the call, right? To go towards that lower bomb site with a double AWP of Shock and Oscar in play, it feels like it should be a safe place to roost, but Sinners now take the lead. They are up to 11 rounds here. Really, really pushing OG, and this is going to be a curious end to the map number 1.
Surely we don't get any more Neofrag funny business. Like whoever, I'm afraid I haven't been paying attention to who OG's lobby holder is, but he's not having fun. Not having fun at all by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is one of the things where Flames did have that really good start on the CT side, right? I'm not exactly sure with how many rounds it took, but he had 18 kills pretty early on, right? Yeah. And now he's sitting at 23. In the first half, he wasn't getting a lot of help. Valde and Nico were kept very quiet. So this is the side that you want Flames to come alive, because he's going to find you the entries in the space. So you're hoping he hasn't done all of his hard work in this map in the first half. You need to see more out of him. Or you need to see some brilliant calling now out of the likes of Alexi B.
Sinners are going to start really running to where you're laughing to the bank as well. With 4 rounds won, they've managed to keep at least 3 players alive for the last 3, which is really starting to reflect in their finances. Even buying double AWPs. What's Alexi up to? Straight out, flashed in, Zedko laughs it off. And already OG just dissolved. Flames trying his luck, and he meets Beastick as well. Oh, OG running out of players in round 22. Valde taking some chances. Shock trying to bail his teammate out of trouble, and Valde is dispatched of. So just leaving Mantu with it all to do. And Oscar getting a bit pushy.
Yeah, quick round. Already over. I thought maybe that... Okay. Well, he's not going to win this one. I've been to the future, I've come back. He's not going to win this one.
But we were talking about finances, bigger picture. Maybe if he could kill 3 more, it would be a welcome drain on the Sinners' swelling bank account.
A round like that on the gun round, though, is... Here we go. Push from all angles. He will go down, takes another with him. Like, I get it, because if they could crack on into the site, then maybe they establish a weakness here, but that it could almost be like a bailout call when you only have a half bar with Tech-9s and stuff as well, right?
The top pop.
Yeah, that's... I remember, I think it was Godsent, not Godsent. It could have been when they were Godsent, but FPX is what they are now. Remember that they'd always have Crystal limp out into that smoke. We saw a similar play out of Sinners within the first half. Because now they have Tech-9s, right? And now that may have been like, you know, a bit more throw. Oh, Flames has been knifed. We've seen a bit of that.
Getting a bit flustered here, OG. This is top of Group B.
I was thinking Ancient might be the pick here to punish OG, but we don't know what OG have on Ancient, so Sinner's making this nuke pick look good. Yeah,
and this is the flash you were just talking about. It does force the fight. Beastick takes 1 with him. Oh, and they're overwhelmed. The top pop, Tech-9s. It's not necessarily a guarantee, but Neofrag, I think he's been spotted out. Valde and Mantu can work together to get the job done. He's even Molotov if he's not careful. Oh, Neofrag's cooked. Truly a dead man walking. Only Oscar. Call this one 11. OG. Second time's the charm, it seems, for these pressures onto the A site.
And I want to give a big thumbs up to the Danes here again. 3 for Nico, 1 for Valde, right? On the pistol round, it was their 2v4 situation that converted to help get them the freebie of the second round. And here again, in which is their first gun round on the T side, the Danes step up. So necessary. And they're keeping within just a 1-round spread here, OG.
Look what you get to leave with as well. You'll take that. Oh, you'll definitely take that. Only 1 reinvestment required after coming in with pistols. That's lovely.
Yeah, that'll give him a buffer here as we head down the straight of Nuke. But you were speaking about the money before. Sinners have enough to buy, and if they want to run the double AWP again for Shock, there's plenty of money to drop that across and do it. You think maybe a timeout here for Sinners at this stage of the game just to set yourself up for the last few, but they're just opting to buy back in, and that AWP was dropped. So, wow, Beastick is very, very hungry to get this double AWP out. Yeah, the fact that he's gone with an MP9 when they could have dropped him an M4, interesting. Very interesting here. Let's see.
It's not bad on Hut. We'll see how it works out, though.
Yeah, look, if this was Boomich,
yeah,
he'd be good for 3. Oscar in the vent with the AWP, so he'll be having to take care of Secret with that, trying to be in combo with Zedko who is tucked in towards that warehouse. He's actually quite committed in this position. Doesn't have anything to worry about right now, as we can see, but...
Shock.
Yeah, he does.
Fancies his chances. Pre-aiming the boost, you bloody nerd. There's more to come. He's so blind, he'll surely have to fall off. Yeah, Flames is ahead of the pack. He's always got a bit of pace in his play as Flames. This time, no success on the trade, so that's an untraded frag. Nice opener from Shock.
Really interesting angle he took there. He knew that was coming, right? You wouldn't have done that otherwise. So huge opener here in Sinners. Feels like they're going to respond immediately. What do OG have? They're almost out of nades. If they go back towards the top site, they still have to get through Neo Frag, B-Stick. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah, and they've already conditioned them, like, you better be aware of late lobby, because we will just walk in if you aren't occupying it. They make it clear they are, though. Walking on through Secret. This is Zedco's frag all day long. And already shaping up lovely for a Sinners 13th. Let's see if they can hold on to this. Smoke main. Alexi plans to isolate the site. Neofrag's having absolutely none of it. The flank coming in. He's almost aware of it. And he takes down Valder's Hunt.
Yeah, it should just be the save here from Flames. And, oh, trying to find that AWP. He will get his hands on it. And he will be hunted here. 8 seconds. Could throw a body or two extra at this Sinners.
They can afford to.
Yeah, there. Neofrag's coming. Looks like he wants to. And he won't. Flames to hold on to the AWP. And he gets away with it there at the final throws. So the AWP can go back over to Mantu. There is money to buy. Facilitated by that pistol round W. And yeah, check this out. He's ready for this for days. Great play from Shock there. And what a passive hold this is on the top side. Zedco's off angle out towards Yard. They had, the way that they were holding the lower bomb site was double AWPs. That's crazy, right? Because Shock...
Oscar was down the vent.
Yeah, and Shock went down as well.
Yeah.
So they played it very, very passive there. Neofrag that late in the round as well, just jiggling for the vent peek out. Super passive stuff. So liking the...
variations. That's the end of Oscar immediately. Nades to slow him down in the Flames. There is a gap, though, and that product of it is a very tagged-up Valder. Sinners have lost 2 members early, though, and that's... a nice change-up. B-Stick has rotated and been forced to do so. Now, he doesn't
threaded the needle.
dropped his smoke, and he'll stick around. Should have and could have been 2. Leaves with a 2v2, and what are you up to, Neofrag? He's just considering his options. He'll be on a very quick flank here. Very quick flank. I don't even know if they're ready. And that bomb going down. Mantu booked. He waited for both of them and did spot a glimpse of that last player. Valder's got a hunt for this. Oh, he should be going down to the Flames. Oh, the nades. He's got 5 HP left to his name, and that's a good recovery. Wow, Sinners. They lose 2 players off the break there, and they'll still take the defuse.
That's wild. Absolutely wild. Was that their own molly that Oscar got stuck in as well? Because they were trying to unravel the smoke wall, right? So
yes.
did they molly close red and their Oscar got naded and stuck in it?
What, do you think that was it?
It must have been.
Because that's how the gap was formed.
Yeah.
Because of the Molotov Oscar died in.
Exactly.
We'll maybe see it again in the replay. I'm intrigued. So yeah, here we go.
Oh, so
it is
that's a team molly.
It's a team molly to basically counter the gap. Like guarantee the no gap.
But it didn't.
But it didn't work. Someone missed their long smoke, the further one.
Because he's in that, right? As you're pushing, you're thinking, where is their smoke?
You get tagged down to 50, the molly pops underneath your toes, and you're just like, right, mate, all right, well.
Where's the smoke? Okay, 14. Sinners, they can do this.
Yeah, what an incredible recovery. I mean, and this is their pick. This is when Vertigo's been taken away from them. To have Vertigo and Nuke as your maps is very, very impressive. And love this angle. He will be completely uncleared, at least by the first 3. Oh, Zedco with some real potential in this round. Round 26, Alexi is at the tail end of this, and Zedco looking to strike late. A slight gap. Alexi yet to clear it. Patience looking to prevail. Smoke will fade. Zedco will be exposed to Nico, and that's the headshot he needed to hit. Pulls us straight back in 4v4 as the trade comes through. Now, the bomb's already down lower, and I'm not sure if the CTs have even acknowledged this. It was smoke. They knew it was a possibility. Shock could address it. And they're just slinking on down to the decon door. No one's down.
Yeah, Lexi needs to be very careful here. They're kind of prepared for his lobby lurk, and yeah, just as he tries to get his way over towards Ram.
Shock.
What on earth?
I don't know. He's trying to be like a secret agent or something.
One of them.
Like he's Hitman. Like he put on a costume or something. I don't know.
I would save if I was Sinners here.
I am a T. I am a T. I am a T. He's like got an OG jersey on. He's like sharpied an O and a G onto his nipple.
Day number 4. They believe I am one of them.
They still believe I'm an OG member. He's like sitting in their boot camp like, what's up, boys? Nice try, guys. Nice try.
Oh, dear. Okay, well, good call from Sinners to save. That one did get away from them there for a moment. They still have plenty of money. No dramas, no dramas. would be quite the comeback from OG here to keep this one going. But it has been the back and forth affair. The longest streak of rounds we've had is on the CT side from Sinners. They grabbed 5 in a row early in the piece after that pistol round win and conversion. And that was actually off the back of a low pistol round buy of their own. Remember, with Zedco with the scout, he had to finish things off. So that's what's really spurred Sinners forward here. Makes up for the mess of them losing a couple of their own in that first half. And even one here in this second half. Now, no AWP for the T side of OG. Only one AWP for Sinners CT defense. How does that change things?
Oh, Oscar's actually just caught Alexi straight through the squeaky smoke. Yard's a problem. Oscar's ready, though. He's quick to the draw. Shock. Jeopardized by the smoke spray.
Mouse wheel, maybe.
It could have been, and he's lost the sight. Like, low sight is theirs, and it's very quickly taken by Flames. Neofrag is trying to change the dialogue, and he is very snappy on the AK-47. Now, to get that bomb down, you'll have to smoke out the doors. Mantu has done just that. Neofrag tries to deny, and it's going to be very determining of how competitive of a close to nuke we get. There's wallbangs available. They're looking for any sound cue to understand as to where Mantu is. It's Flames to finish. And that's the shot Beastic had to hit. It's Mantu nearly onto the second as well. And it was a very time-sensitive mission. Oscar will just get on it in time. And so Sinners will call it 15. Here we go.
Great stuff out of Sinners here. This is, and they're not looking flustered in the retakes. They're taking their time. Sure, it's getting close to the defuse, but that's because they're keeping it together here. Really showing some great Counter-Strike right now, the Sinners. And Oscar, look, it's not a 30 bomb, but the impact he has had in these rounds has been...
When it hurts like this, we hold each other high, but we fall 1,000 times. But I'd never say goodbye or ever leave this stuff behind.
Even the very best don't have to remind you about G2's current standings in Group B to prove that. Let's get into it then. This could be a big one, at least for OG. They're going to pull us all the way to regulation. There should be nothing out of this Desert Eagle, but they are giving it a bit of a chat. Don't forget the double back-to-back timeouts for this round. Bit of Kevlar slapped in there, and a misstep from OG isn't out of the realms of possibility.
No, and look, there's a couple of bits of naughtiness in this one. The 2 Deagles and the P250. Let's see. Can OG keep this one under wraps? Deeper smoke wall here. It's the L block being deployed. That's going to give them a lot of room to work with. A couple of nades for good measure in the smoke, so nobody can get pushy.
Interesting call. He just wants to take full yard control and keep the CTs in the dark. What are you up to?
I don't mind this, right? They can use their weapons at range and get that heaven control. One spotted. Oh, good damage from Zedco here. He's keeping this one interesting just with that USP.
They know there's at least 3 yard now. They haven't seen the bomb. Alexi's made sure of that. Oscar just about gets away. They know Valde was lobby. This is a lot of info for the CTs here, bro.
And 2 of them are low.
Yeah.
Very low.
So, within that at least Deagle range, right?
Yeah, Shock and Neofrag right now.
OG are coming to knock on the door. Oscar could have an opportunity here. He's been cleared nicely by Mantu, and a great adjustment onto Shock as well. OG, whew, just evade any deaths. They'll keep it all healthy, and 14 is found.
Okay, overtime or bust for OG here, right? This is a game that has gotten away from them. Definitely gotten away from them. It's going to be quite the close. They need 3 on the trot. This final, the 3-piece, to get it done and to give us those bonus rounds. Or to Sinners want to end this here in regulation. This is about holding your nerve now if you're Sinners. Oscar's been good in finding some openings with this AWP. Some quick little notes. There is no kit in play right here for Sinners. So if we get that bomb down, which we have been a fair bit, we have to get a move on.
Alexi's already out and about. And he's going down the vents very swiftly. Oscar acknowledges the gap. But he's slipping out decon. Zedco just looking for info. Oscar has relocated on this Alexi B hunt. This would be a huge frag to find. Oh my God. Oscar and Alexi meet, and it is the end of Oscar. No impact to be felt. Overtime looms as Alexi surges forward. OG to seize the site. It's only Shock, and he's gone too.
They're crumbling.
Falling apart at the seams. There's only 3 opportunities left for the Sinners by the name of Zedco, Neofrag, and Beastic. They're coming 2 secret stairs. there's so much util from OG just to buy time.
Remember, no kit.
And as you highlighted, Chad, that bomb plant really does kind of mark the beginning of the end of regulation. There should be no way in. Ahead of the molly, Flames just wants to delay. He knows OG's chances are very, very high for a 15th here. And yeah, no hope left for Neofrag and Beestick. They're just kissing in the smoke. And OG say, let's do it again. MR3, we want to go all the way and then some. And from no overtime. 16 grand, so no real financial conversations to be had.
Oh, and 1xBet aren't convinced. They don't think what Sinners have shown here is enough to get them in for the W, but out squeaky we go, and Alexi B keeping that pace up, trying to find an opening for his squad here.
Tiny gap if Alexi edges forward, and that nade was destined for success. It's a little deep into the vents.
The top popper, and here we go.
Yeah, let's see how they play, see how they handle it. Beestick shouldn't have much more than one. They know exactly where he is, but it's him and Neofrag, oh, partnering up in perfect succession. And there's more in that hut. He's right to be putting bullets down range. He's even picked up a Molotov for good measure. That will completely send Mantu packing. And Sinners with a flawless opening top pop defense.
DE_9 right there. That was not going to pay off by any means. OG trying something fast out the gates. And Sinners, now that they've got all the schmeckles, I'm surprised we didn't see them bust out the double ops again here. That was quite the key with Shock and Oscar in tandem to their CT side success. But an AUG will work. And just two to find here. Mantu and Valda, I'm sure they're not done yet, knowing that you may as well play for all of these rounds. We have Zedko currently isolated right side of warehouse. If they don't clear him, he might just get both. And, well, that looks like it's on the card. Shadow spotted, spammed down, first found. Mantu locks him on in, gets the wall bang with position given up, and now with 35 seconds left on the clock, the entirety of the Sinners squad can turn their attention towards main. Mantu gets one.
Grab your AKs while they're hot. CT's not only delivered a round, but a couple of weapon upgrades. Neofrag and Beestick given the gift of the one-shot headshot.
That's juicy. Very, very juicy. That's where's the AWP here. What do you think the change-up is going to be? I liked when we saw the L-block smokes and they were trying to take some yard control. And maybe that's why Zedko's playing that position, because against the L-block smokes, that's not bad if you're going to do like a flash pop through and fight. Gives him the preemptive angle to play with. Oh, gee, you've taken it this far. What more can you give us? Valda's really turned things around. I think in the first half, Valda only had 2 kills. Now he's sitting on a total of 17. Lots of bullets put down through that smoke towards the vent. Nobody home. It's all the ruse as everybody from OG are working on this yard control. Looks like going with the diagonal. No, it is the L block in play here. So are they going to limp through it? Are they going to play for warehouse control? Bullets and nades trickled on out. Just trying to find anything they can right here, Sinners.
No Zedko to be seen. This time, passive on that hell line.
Lots of room.
Yeah, overwhelming amounts of room. Yeah, they know it's possible, right? Oh, who's the elephant of OG?
Bull in a bloody china shop.
Yikes. Well, they've been given a giant warning.
We are coming.
The form of a sound cue, and their response is great. They're going to try and pressure on towards... Oh my god, Alexi's lobby with the bomb. Valda's there to bomb babysit. Neofrag bullied by the two of them. And maybe, just maybe... Oh.
Goodbye. Bit of Orky Momo right there on the ladder.
What can you say about that one?
Yeah, yeah, another one. Okay, whack-a-mole on the ladder. And they've done it. Okay, all right. That could have been a car crash. Alexi with the bomb in lobby, that would have been a big problem, right? Like, Valda luckily is able to mop that one up. And the sound cue is what forced Sinners to start going for that little bit of a looky-loo in towards lobby. So it didn't look great at the time. It definitely didn't sound great, but it worked out fantastically here. OG bounced back.
Yeah, and this does not change the fact that in Antarctica there are 21 million penguins, and in Malta there's only 500,000 inhabitants. So if the penguins decided to invade, each Maltese would have to fight 42 penguins.
That we're included in that.
And that we're included in that, chat. I hope you've got your citizenship card and your sword ready.
I'm ready to take on 42 penguins.
Yeah, I can handle at least 30. I'm not sure about that 31st, but got to keep that into consideration.
Okay, okay. Well, the double orbs have been brought out here for the final round of the first half of overtime in map number 1.
Oh, Oscar. Bit of a standoff here with his counterpart from OG. And the whole squad kind of hinging on this. They're staring at that secret info peak. Little does he know it's just a very mobile Oscar. And he does start getting a sense for the push.
Ahead of the
Nico,
smokes.
well ahead of the smokes. That's a huge opener for Sinners. They have to hold on to this, otherwise we'll go straight back to the 4v4.
Could be a different pivot now. We've already seen them use the warehouse pressure to go ladder, and Oscar looks like he's on high alert for that. Flames has the warehouse control. There's no need to stay fully committed to this, and just found a gap. Oh, he thought he found a gap there. Neofrag with 31, Flames back with 32.
This is a battle of these two as well, yeah. And Neofrag does head on over to the lobby. Perfect timing this time. There's no one home. OG, you're going to have to leave gaps, and this is what we were talking about before when he did get caught.
They have to cross Oscar's orb, though, right?
Like, the longer that Oscar keeps him busy. Oh, a missed shot from him. Tagged up as well. They will descend, and now no one is B. Neofrag's going to have to cancel his flank and start to descend.
Get a move on, boys.
Yeah, they'll be planting, and there's so much utility to play with as well. And that's from the T side. Certainly not the CTs. They're going to go for a 3-man ramp. OG have managed to make this very competitive. If anything, I'd say it favors them.
The thing
Double
is,
orb retake. Ugh.
OG have no idea where this is coming from. Looks like they've turned a lot of their attention towards ramp right now. Mantu has to keep his head on a swivel. This is about to get very dicey.
Very dark to be cleared. It's with Orps, and Shock's gone very quick out of Flames. Very quick out of Flames, and he's gone, but it might bait an Alexi, and that's the end of that. Damn, OG, great recovery. Converting the 4v4 right in the last closing seconds.
Okay, all right. Great half there from OG. Now, look, they got lucky in the first half with a few rounds, right? But think about the tempo of the game. We have to reflect back to Sinners in the T half, and the tempo of the game they came out of the gates with was quite quick. There was a lot of faster maneuvers. They were keeping OG moving. OG never could plant their feet. So if OG offers something more passive here and they sit back and they allow Sinners to get away with their opening moves, might be set up for a better start to the CT side.
Whoa.
Spotted.
Yeah, cool boost, and it does result in a frag. Beastic, presence of mind to just immediately swing on the info that there was an aggressor, and there's more from Oscar. 2 for the opening proceedings and make it 3. This round has fallen apart for OG.
I said that they might sit back and allow the opening move to come in. They actually went with the opposite. They just went like they did on the first gun round of the T half, really fast, right? And well, that's fallen away from them. So OG will need to respond. This one is done and dusted now that into the scope of Oscar Valde falls. Flames has been good, but he'd have to be absolutely brilliant here, and Shock finishes him off. It's a clean one, 17-17. Might have a couple more chapters in this opening map of the day. Timeout called from OG, and yeah, seems like a good idea. Let Raga contribute. Yeah, I think the thing is, it's hard to remember the start of the game. And imagine while you're playing it. Imagine having to reflect back. Alexi's gone, so what happened in round 4?
Yeah. What was working again? Can you remember? I mean, this is
we won a couple Deagle rounds.
You're
Flames,
right.
you were killing everybody. Yeah. Flames, can you just keep killing everybody? That would be nice.
Remember that top pop that didn't work with rifles but worked with Tech 9s?
Yeah, that one.
Let's not do that.
So this is the thing, right? Having to talk through these options right now, it's hard to know what Sinners are going to be throwing your way every time. They've showed a lot of different looks. They've shown aggression early. They've shown pace changes. Bit of a different mood in the OG camp right now. They are being forced through their paces here.
I mean, this is the most we've seen OG sweat as of late. They've been very, very, very good in converting in their head-to-head. Undefeated as of yet, and locking themselves in the top spot if they continue the trajectory they currently are. What are you doing? Alexi dunked on. And Beastic, he's got a back turn. He could have made it too. A bit of a gap in the OG defenses there. We've seen it before from Neofrag in regulation. Valda, good placement of his nade, buys time for the main response.
That molly top main, we've seen them go through that twice. I'm starting to wonder if it is a CT side molly or not. Have to check the radar next time it gets thrown, or maybe we won't even get it. But a 4v4, and Sinners get this. They've secured themselves at least double overtime. Now, on the T side, we tend to say the number scenario where you are down a man in a 4-on-4 would favor the Ts.
You would. Why are you hesitant?
I just think they don't have as much utility to work with when they've done these late round re-aggressors. So they still have a little bit, a couple smokes, couple mollies, couple flashes, and they are postured and poised for this top site. Now, remember that first half, Valda and Nico didn't have the easiest of times. They've been able to come alive since. Great timing on that smoke from Mantu. If they go top right now, that's... Oh, it's very deep.
Oh, yeah, actually, you could peek around that. Zedka might have to communicate, but... This is so late, so late. You've got to be so brave. Valda's on the other side of this smoke. He's got 3 backs turned. Nico can't believe his luck. He will collect 1, but Zedko with a crucial frag. They need to plant. They know where Mantu is. And Flames, a bit late to the party from Heaven. He's just going to jump straight into the site. He's got the element of surprise at the very least, and more bloodshed from Flames. Shock will respond, and now Mantu, you wish you weren't having to fly up these vents. He's been Molotov'd out. And this just reeks of 18.
Oh, that's going to be a big sigh out of OG there. The gap that was created there just by losing Alexi early, topside is being punished. It's just being punished here. On the side, Nico, the only player behind the bomb box, he couldn't get any help, right? This utility that's being held onto late by Sinners is great. Like, main smoked off. There's nothing you can contribute. Mantu, he was dealing with the lower play in case they went secret with the AWP. He's being hunted. He's being chased. He's going to hit that shot. No worries, but... One more round now for Sinners to pick up map number 1, and what a game this has been out of them. This is a dark horse that you can sink your teeth into.
Yeah, same gap we saw from Neofrag's Tech9 fragging. That Valda Huck player was his second victim and couldn't quite get it across the line. I liked the push out of Flames using those bullets to mask his drop and just attempting to cause chaos. Mantu equipped on a passive line. Sinners have thrown pace previously. It does look like they're lining up outside smokes later. Off of spawn.
Yeah, they can rinse out a lot of this early OG utility, right? And now that this smoke wall is being dropped, it's going to give B-Sticker a lot of room to maneuver here. Third piece of the puzzle will fall. Alexi B's vision will be obscured, but it looks like he wants to tuck on into Warehouse for any crazy maneuvers. Mantu pivoting back towards Heaven. Smokes are fading. B-Stick didn't get anything out of this, but OG don't know that. I feel like top is the weakness again because Mantu can only rotate up Heaven, right? Valda and Nico are at least on the site. Flames would have to come up the vent. Alexi B will have to get to main, but he has to cross the gauntlet of yard. If they just go top again, it's all on the Danes. It's all on the Danes here.
Valda and Nico ready to be called upon. Incendiary would be perfect. You can see Valda's waiting to drop his. Nico drops off of the hut, forced off of it. And the wall bang from Shock actually takes him down. They got a chance here, and Neofrag with the double finally silenced. Bomb loose and 40 seconds to play with. It's Oscar and Shock. They are on the site. I say they. Shock is on the site. Oscar was returning to lobby, and it's cost him his fight now up against Flames. Shock does tag up Flames significantly, does have to opt for a reload, and they are grouped up to take us to a second. OT number 2 required.
All right, here we go again. Strap yourself in. One more time for everybody playing at home. We're leveled out, 16K.
Do you know we've seen a distinct lack of